Gotcha, base pill.
Rocco is like pretty creepy in person. Honestly, not a fan.
And there's a point where Chad like attacks Tuki, let out some rage on my hand. You have no idea. Right. Well, we gave the results out last night on NLO. He is 68.5 inches, which comes out to 5'8". And people were saying to me, like, why is Chad shaking? Imagine if you were just about to like confront a bunch of people that you're convinced hate you. Like, I would be shaking too, you know?
Yeah. Diablo Sandwich, thank you for the $2. Did Rocco see Chad's tweet this AM?
No, what does it say?
I don't know. Let me see.
Is he gonna go after my daughter?
Oh no.
He's so mad. He's so mad, I think, that I measured him.
Oh, you did. You got a measurement.
Oh, you didn't see the Twitter?
I didn't.
Go to NLO's Twitter or my Twitter.
Okay, real quick. I'm going to do the Chad first. Chad tweet. I have it. Let's see. Should I read it first? Blah, blah, blah. Let me read it first just in case he's toxic. Okay. I think it's okay. It says Chad Zumock. This is from 7:30 this morning. Biggest takeaways from AC. Melton is a used car salesman with every negative cliche that comes with it. Rocco is pretty creepy in person. Should I read this like you read it? Rocco is like pretty creepy in person. Honestly, not a fan. Ray literally will do anything for money. And I never met Rob Saul, but every single person said he was weirdly spray tanned. I wish him nothing but the worst in life that life can offer. Stuttering John is a raging pussy, and everyone should honestly quit giving him oxygen. All in all, huge waste of time. Can't wait to leave. That was not a good Valley Girl.
The Mud Shark is a character just like El Horrible, just like Tuki. When we saw Chad downstairs, he was fine because we were fine with him. You know, like we told him, we were like, dude, you look good. Like, we're not. And he was like, what's the catch? And we're like, nothing. Like, you look good. And
I told you guys that when I met him.
I know. But then when he's up in the room again, you know, it goes back to the character. So it's all just stupid. And I think I got off the easiest in that tweet, quite honestly. I am creepy.
Yeah, you really are.
I play with puppets. But I will say, did you see the MLC show from last night?
No, I was in bed.
Oh, you missed everything.
I'm seeing here's a picture of you and Kevin.
Yeah, I went to Kevin's room and I was on the show for a little bit, and then Chad walked in. And there's a point where Chad like attacks Tuki. He like let out some rage on my hand. Like, he was not fucking around when he was beating my arm and my hand, like fighting Tuki. And I was more concerned about Tuki breaking, but I was like, oh man, Chad's like serious. And I was like, do I like strong arm him back and be like, dude, like chill out? Or do I just let him have this, you know? Like, okay, he's letting out his aggression. I can deal with it. But yeah, man, he was banging and banging on my hand, like bang, bang,
is Tuki okay?
Yeah, Tuki's fine. But man, my arm hurts, OJ. I'm telling you, I could barely like
from him punching you.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't know if people are telling me I might have to sue. I don't like to sue. I've never sued, but oh man, I could barely lift the chips when I was winning that all that money.
Suing is the thing in the dabbleverse right now. It's the in thing. Yeah. So you are with an attorney there. Maybe you should talk to Vince.
Oh, he said he doesn't practice in Jersey. He can't help me.
Oh,
but I have consulted a few attorneys already.
Okay, good.
One, Vince. KC's awesome. Speaking of Vince,
yes. I noticed KC in the video. I was happy to see him. His backpack and his baseball cap.
It's awesome to see him. He's just such a gentle guy and just really sweet. He seems to be growing a mohawk.
He's a mohawk?
Yeah, yeah. I can't tell because he has a hat on. He has like a baseball hat on, but you could tell like it looks like the sides of his head is shaved, but then he has like kind of long hair in the
Huh.
back. Yeah, I don't know. Me and
Interesting.
Kinky Loco were noticing it. Um, but yeah, it's been a good time. It was definitely a good night. It was fun.
Suing is patriotic. Diablo Sandwich, thanks for the $2. Rocco, who all was in VTL Suite and
Oh,
Kevin's room?
there were a lot of people in both rooms. Um, you know, for Ray's thing, it was me and Melton and Vince and JT and Grant and his wife Chrissy and just everyone, mommy, and then like I think Casey was there, his brother, that guy Mike, um, just a ton of people. I think Tio Hank, like Vince's suite was huge, and it could fit all those people. And I didn't even name everyone. I'm sorry if I forgot who was there, but I've been playing poker all night.
Right.
Um, and then and that was great because it was a giant room. KB's room was not a suite. It was just slightly bigger than mine and Melton's room. It's probably like 100 square feet more or something. And
Okay.
he had like 20, all those people I named were like in his room, except for I know FK Mammy, she was not in there because he would only invite certain people. Like Stevie Lou had to come down and get you
Right. Here was the
because
gossip from NLO. Kevin just sent Stevie Lou to privately escort Ray and Chad to his room for a show.
yeah. So the way the Borgata is, you can't get to a floor unless you have your room key is for that floor. So he had to keep sending Stevie Lou down to bring people up and stuff.
I just found the video of you measuring Chad Zumach. Here we
Yes,
go.
you had no idea. Okay, so that guy behind me to the right, in between me and Chad,
Okay.
that was Bill from Jersey, and super nice guy, super nice guy. I just wanted to point that out because he was a good guy, nice
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, we saw. Okay. I think we saw Bill in one of the shots. Oh, that's mommy right there.
There's mommy. That's the Bentleys.
The Bentleys.
Uh, Bentleys are there, and Chad's talking to them. And I found my opportunity. So I had a tape measure that clips to your belt buckle.
Okay.
So, but it was like under my hoodie, so like you couldn't really see it. When I was behind Chad, I noticed he was just, talking to the Bentleys. And just as I looked at them, Melton was in this position and we locked eyes and I just pulled the tape measure out like and he nodded. He knew exactly what I was saying and magic.
Magic.
Another AC magic moment for me.
So we will get the results again
We
on
gave it out.
NLO, right?
Well, we gave the results out last night on NLO. He is 68.5 inches, which comes out to 5'8".
5'8". That sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
a couple inches smaller than me. So,
yeah. So he only lies by an inch and a half.
and people are alleging that Chad was actually wearing lifts.
I I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Like he didn't seem like he would be in the mood to say, "Hey, Chad, will you take your shoes off so I can measure you?" So I had to just take this opportunity. Sorry,
So,
JT.
so with the shoes, he's 5'8".
Yes. Yes, with shoes he's 5'8". So there you go. Take that for what you mean it for.
So he's okay. So he's 5'7" something. Probably 5'7 3/4. We'll go with.
Sure.
Shoes are about got to give it like quarter inch, right?
Sure.
And then if he is wearing lifts, oh boy.
I don't think he wears lifts.
But I
But
mean
he did.
on the video he does look he looks tiny. For me he didn't look tiny in real life. What about for you?
Honestly, there's so many giants stumbling and bumbling amongst this dabbleverse
Yeah.
that everyone under 6 foot looks short. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Chad's not the shortest guy there, but he's not 5'9.5".
Well, 5'10". He put 5'10" on one of his.
5'10"? When did he put 5'10"?
He put on the one of his. It was either on Twitter. It was a picture. I think it was for his stream. One of his streams. He had that for his thumbnail.
I don't know. I
Carl
don't
lies.
remember.
I'm 5'10", something like that.
Oh, really? But I thought
Mhm.
the whole thing was that he is an adult that adds the half an inch. Like I thought that was what was funny is that he kept saying I'm 5'9.5".
Well, yeah, I think he ended up doing the 5'9" and the. I don't know.
I don't remember either. Dude, everything moves so quickly
It
in
really
this
does.
universe.
It
It's
does.
insane.
It does.
By
Again,
the ti
so that's something
by
else
the
that
time the
happened.
Super Bowl happens, this will all be old news.
Right. Did you see Rob Saul and his
Yes.
and Deb are
Yeah,
now like
which
best friends?
I didn't understand that either. Deb is very sweet, very nice lady, and Rob was very nice. We did, and Rob actually looked very good. I know people are talking about a spray tan or whatever, but he I don't know, he looked good. And it was interesting to see that they were hanging out and talking together because I thought he was literally just calling her a dumb, ugly cunt the other
Oh
day.
man, I mean, it was vicious. I was talking about that. I mean, they were like mortal enemies, and all it took was for them to meet face to face. They're cowards,
Yeah, well,
cowards, keyboard
that's
war.
what it is.
They're behind, their cameras here, safe on the internet, talking all the shit. But then, as soon as you meet someone in real life, it all just melts away. And now they're best friends, drinking together. They probably went home back to the hotel and fucked.
I can neither confirm nor deny
But
that.
yeah,
But yeah, man, when we all get together and we meet each other, like Kevin's the only one who was like really pissed off, it seemed, and threatening Carl's brother. But other than that, everyone else is normal people. We're nice people. But at the same time, it's like, I'm still going to say, the things you do on your stream are stupid and it stinks. Like, I think you're a nice guy, Chad, but I can still say, your comedy stinks.
yeah. And I did watch you and Patrick yesterday, and I saw you were beginning to feel bad for Chad with the pile on, and it's easy to start feeling
Yeah.
bad for him.
I
I mean,
just think
we're human people. We like to have fun and bust balls.
the
We're
big
not
thing
evil.
people were saying was when Chad first came, like Chad was walking towards the bar and it's a long walk, like you could see him from far away because it's right by like the check-in. It's like a big area. And he's just walking towards the bar with a box in his hand. And he just looked kind of timid. And people were saying to me, like, why is Chad shaking? And we've heard that before, that Chad shakes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like people were like speculating like alcohol withdrawal or something like that. And I was like, imagine if you were just about to like confront a bunch of people that you're convinced hate you just because we goof on you on the internet. Like I would be shaking too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
And
sucks.
so he came, and in that box was all his like giveaway shit, like the lanyards. So
Did you
that
get a
like
lanyard?
yes. So
Sweet.
So immediately when Chad got there, people started gathering him around him. He put the box down and he immediately opened it up so he could start giving people lanyards. So everyone, like, he started drawing a crowd of people who didn't know like who he was either. Like these girls and stuff came by and they're like, "Oh, what's going on?" And we're like, "That's Chad Zumach." And they're like, "Who?" We're like, "Chad Zumach, get a lanyard." He threw his lanyard at me. Like he didn't hand me the lanyard. He handed the lanyard to Melton, which I thought was interesting. Me, he threw it at me. Like he threw it at my chest. Like, here, take your fucking thing.
Huh.
Yeah, I thought that was
Oh.
interesting. But again, like when we met Chad for the first time, like he was, he was normal. He was cool. Like again,
Dude,
he was
I
very
was
like
telling you guys, I went to
timid.
go see Chad live and we hung out 15, 20
Right.
minutes. I don't know, and just bullshit.
Right.
Like just two regular dudes. He was not the mud shark. He was Chad.
Yeah, yeah. And then once, KB got there, then he turned, into the mud shark. Like, those guys are fucking losers, fucking dorks are just up in their room. Like, all the same shit again. It's just it was a fun time. But yeah, KB literally, oh, that's the thing. Like going back to KB only sat at our fucking poker table for like less than 10 minutes. Like that all happened in less than 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Melton's still convinced he's really hates. I guess he does. I don't know. I don't know what his problem is, but he doesn't seem to like Melton at all.
I think he's just a lunatic. I think
Oh, he is.
Kevin is what you see is what you get. It's not an act on his stream. Like from what I'm
Yeah.
from what I'm gathering, he's just like always like that. Just nuts.